Read is this season sucks because Jason Sudeikis, and that he's become too involved in the writer room and directing and producing, and he's doing more than he used to, and that's why it's fallen off.
Who said that?
Word on the streets.
It's not falling off.
Oh, so it's been falled off.
I mean, like,
Andy's a
I
writer.
still enjoy the jokes.
The jokes don't miss. The jokes are good. It's
Yeah.
the storyline.
So you don't want the plot summary to be... I don't know. I mean, I don't hate it. It's like...
Also,
low
he's
eights,
got that
high
divorce
sevens.
with Olivia Wilde.
Huh?
Ran wild with
Wait, Jason Sudeikis married Olivia Wilde?
back in the day. Now she broke up with them to date Harry Styles, and then he wrote it into Ted Lasso, and then the show sucks.
Oh, really? I thought Olivia Wilde was dating that, like, nerdy white guy who was a comedian who did a bunch of cocaine.
Nerdy white
He's like
guy,
an addict.
comedian, did a bunch of cocaine.
He just had a special drop on Netflix.
Olivia Wilde's the one who made that weird movie.
Maybe I'm thinking of Olivia Munn.
Olivia Munn.
I
She
wish they
dated
didn't have
two
the
Olivias.
same names.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the
She's
Jennifers.
the tan one. Olivia Munn's in like an X-Men.
Okay, so I'm thinking of Olivia Munn.
Olivia Wilde.
Olivia Munn's in New Girl for a small amount of time.
Yes.
She dates Nick.
Yep.
Yeah.
Olivia Wilde.
Who's she?
She made what's that movie that Harry Styles was just in?
Oh, that B. She's kind of a B.
She's kind of a
I think
B.
she's kind of a B.
She
But I haven't
was
watched the
in-
movie, but she seems like kind of a B.
She does seem like kind of a B.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Movie night. Movie night. Movie night, ain't no doubt. We about to watch one movie night. Turn it on, gotta get it started. Let's watch a movie tonight. 'Cause movie nights are always the best of times. Got to keep on watching, keep on watching. Got to keep on watching, keep on watching.
Got to keep on watching, and that we do, folks.
That we do.
That we do.
Mm.
Well, I guess we could start with our last week's predictions, but don't really see a point.
I did pretty good. I did
Did
pretty
you?
good on the predictions.
I don't
know
think I
what you're
predicted a
talking
thing.
about.
The show just is all over the place.
I think I did. I think I'm 2 for 4.
Oh my god. All right, read what you had.
All right, my last predictions were Jamie and Keely bang. Wrong.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say wrong.
Nate calls Ted and lets him know that he isn't happy where he is. Wrong. Jack and Keely break up. Correct.
Ah, nice, yeah.
And then Collin tells the team he is gay. Correct.
Okay. Well, Jack and
2 for
Kelly
4.
was obvious. That was obvious.
Whatever.
They broke up at the end of last
Was
episode.
that on your predictions?
It was too obvious to even put down. Sam gets heavily involved in politics. Wrong. I don't see like that's happening.
Yeah, that was a weird one.
He was getting involved in politics.
Yeah, but that was just for that episode. It's not like they were going to dive deeper into that one.
Keely comes on to Jamie, and Jamie pushes back due to his loyalty to Roy. Hasn't happened yet.
Wrong. But I don't think it'll happen now.
Why? Because she's leaning Roy?
No, I think she might be leaning Roy after that interview at the
Yeah,
end.
he did a great job in the interview, but wow, what
Yeah.
a sad story.
Oh, with the baby and the...
Yeah, sheesh.
Yeah, that was tough.
Rebecca's pregnant. Still out there. Colin,
Yeah, I don't even know.
like they just do things and then they forget about them for
Yeah.
7 episodes.
Which is like how Game of Thrones kind of ended.
Like, where is this green matchbook?
Here's what I'll say about like
Let me
when...
finish.
Okay,
Colin comes out. That was happening.
easy money.
Nate says hey to Ted. Not even a hey.
That's not even a prediction.
He hasn't said anything to him.
Yeah.
I thought he might
That's
just give
not
him
even a
like
prediction,
like a
like,
nice hey.
Hello.
If that
They
would
would
be-
definitely say hello. They wouldn't say hey.
Hello, Ted.
Yeah, pretty good, Nate.
Ted's wife wants him back.
Not happening.
Still could be out there.
I want him to get with Sassy Smurf.
Sassy Smurf has no interest in him. She told
She
him.
has no interest in the big screen,
She
apparently.
likes sitting on his mustache, and that's about it.
That's crazy.
That's what she likes.
Yeah. Hey, I'm not going to judge her.
Yeah, I mean, she likes the
And I also
man.
can't grow a mustache.
Otherwise, you might have pulled Sassy Smurf.
I know. I still got 2 plump lips for you. Sorry.
All right. So
What'd you? Oh shit! I thought I had something, but you cut me off. What was like your second or third prediction?
Rebecca's pregnant, and I said that this show goes 7 episodes. You compared it to Game of Thrones.
Oh, Game of Thrones. So, Game of Thrones, I would like look at like the duration of the episode and be like, oh, yeah, this episode is an hour and 30 minutes long.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, we get to watch an hour and 30 minutes. Something crazy is going to happen. This episode was 46 minutes long, and I was like, thank God.
Oh, you mean because you were happy it was going to end?
Yeah. I mean, like,
Well, you were
if
just
like
saying you were
there's so
liking the
much
show.
shit that they need to like conquer. Listen, also there's different parts. I just watched this movie less than 30 minutes ago. Not
Yeah.
a movie. But I finished the show less than 30 minutes
Okay,
ago.
so that helps. Another thing is a comedy show. I'd love that to be wrapped up in 30 minutes.
And
I don't
mean,
need an hour.
they can hit the hour. They can hit the hour.
You were just happy to see that 45.
I know, but there was like a Ted Lasso
I was
episode a
happy to
couple of
see it
weeks
too.
ago that was like an hour and 20 minutes.
And you liked it?
I don't think so. I think it was like the Amsterdam one.
Yeah, Amsterdam's kind of trash. The jokes still hit. I just think
Higgins is killing it.
what he said
Higgins
this
had
time.
some bars.
Oh man, the one about his dad.
Yeah, he said, sorry about my dad.
Sorry
And
about
then
my
he was
dad.
like, it was just a joke.
Yeah, that was good.
pretty funny.
That was a good one.
All right, give your plot summary.
All right. Plot summary. This is Ted Lasso, Season 3, Episode 9. Another week of Ted Lasso. Another subplot trying to tackle another social justice issue. This week, Collin finally lets the team know that footballs are not the only balls he likes playing with. It appears he is going to be dealing with a bit of homophobia from Isaac, but ultimately, all the nice guys of Richmond not only accept Collin, but they have his back. Isaac was only disappointed Collin had not told him sooner. Now that the big gay elephant in the room has been addressed, Collin can finally excel on the pitch.
Which he does.
He does.
Yeah.
He just had this gay elephant on his back.
Yeah, gay center blocks on his feet, and he couldn't he couldn't kick nothing.
He had gay handcuffs on.
I know, which when it affects soccer.
Try running with your arms handcuffed. How fast do you think
On a soccer field, I think I'd be fine.
you think you run the 40-yard dash handcuffed as fast
Oh,
as
so you think the pumping of the arms is a big part of... Okay.
big deal.
Yeah.
I'd love to time you and see how much it took off.
I would hate that. Because I know whether my hands are handcuffed.
I will let you run the handcuffed one first because I know you're going to be sucking wind.
Yeah.
And I still think you would beat it pretty good.
Why would I... No, let me run the unhandcuffed one first.
Okay, then you're
So
gonna
I set my time like a 12.040. I don't know what I'm running, but it's not... it's not a 4.40 is like
I bet
football.
you could break
9.
I bet you could break 6 seconds. 9 is so slow. It's only 40 yards.
I bet I'm 7 or 8.
Dude, do you
I bet I'm
know-
7 or 8. You're probably 7 or 8 too.
No.
No. Okay, now we gotta do it. Now we
Yes,
gotta run a 40.
We gotta do it. Do you know it's only 40
Do you know
yards.
how dumb you sound?
It's only 40 yards. A 5 is slow for those guys
240
that come-
feet. No. 180 feet.
You
No.
got me all-
120 feet.
You got me all over the place. Yes,
Yeah,
that last one was
120
finally
feet.
correct.
Thank you.
Dude, a 6 is very slow. I bet you could get a 6.5.
Yeah, that's why I'm not in the NFL. That's why I'm trying to make a
5 is
makeshift
slow for them.
podcast
5 is slow
into
for
something reality.
How fast can you pod?
Fast. All right, here's my plot summary.
Love to hear it.
Yeah. I hope everybody else does. I have no qualms against any group of people just before I read
Oh
this.
god, that's a tough disclaimer.
I don't think it deserves, I don't think it warrants that, but just
Just in case.
yeah. Okay.
Want that on the record.
Yeah. In this episode of Ted Lasso, we follow Collin in his quest for homosexuality. While the only member of the team that knows is Isaac, it is starting to hurt the team's chemistry on the field. After Isaac gets mad that some dude said the F word, Collin finally grows some balls and tells the team he is gay. And while statistically 10% of men are gay, we are in a soccer locker room, so bump that up to 30%. The team takes the news with open arms and bent wrist.
What's that mean?
You know, like bent wrist. It's more like this. It's not server. It's bent wrist.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think you're bent wrist mode.
I
now
did server bent wrist. I
open
meant
arms and bent wrist.
Yeah. After the news, Collin is revitalized on the field like a drag queen with a new wig. The team ends the game on a win, and Collin and Isaac resolve their issues.
Nice.
How was it?
Very good. The thing I love about all this gay stuff in films is that it brings gay jokes back.
Yeah.
Like when we're talking about it, you can start making gay jokes again.
Hey.
All you gotta do is preface it with, "Hey, love these people."
Listen,
love these guys.
Listen, I got no issues with no groups of people.
Yeah, y'all do
besides
your thing.
like the weirdos. The gays know what I'm talking about. There's some weirdos out there.
Yeah. But
yeah, this episode was not great.
No, I was bored. So it starts off. At first, I thought this was going to be a musical. Like, I don't know. It opened up, and I was like, "Oh God, not this!" No,
Nuh-uh.
It opened up with music.
Also, you're upset when you.
Yeah, but for them, I would be.
When are you not? When's a situation where it was a good musical?
I like most musicals.
No, but like it's got to be like a spot musical, like something that wasn't supposed to be.
Not supposed to be.
Like Family Guy did a musical. I feel like
Don't watch that kind of stuff.
I feel like Always Sunny in Philadelphia might have done a
Always
musical
Sunny
at some
could
point.
nail a musical. They did a musical in the show.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, and The Gang Turns Black. That's a great episode.
Yeah.
But the one when they do a musical, the one when Charlie's wearing all yellow.
See, so they can do. There's a good type of musical.
Yeah.
Like Sunman or whatever it's called. Yeah.
Dayman.
Dayman.
Oh.
Fighter of the night, man.
Oh.
Champion of the sun. All right, let's stop before we get copyrighted.
Yeah, but that was good.
Yeah.
Gang Turns Black, that's funny.
See,
Ted
so there's
Lasso,
times where
when the show is declining in my eyes and they're trying to save themselves with a musical, that would have pissed me off. I'm like, this is not the time for another filler musical episode.
do you think like in production room they're like, yo, we're going downhill. What can save us at this point?
And I think it probably gets brought up every
Really?
week.
Like
Hey,
a
guys.
musical.
I got an idea. I've never
Yeah,
done
but
before.
that guy's got bent wrist.
I feel like Grey's Anatomy might have done it.
Oh, Grey's Anatomy has had to have done it by this
and
point.
talk about a bad
They got
show
32
for a musical.
Oh,
You know, like,
I thought you were about to say a bad show.
no, Grey's is good.
I liked that show for a long time.
Some of those episodes can hit.
Oh
It
man,
was
you're
good
like,
for
what's
a
going to
long-
happen to George? George was one of them, and then
Yeah.
he got like the 007 thing, and he got crushed by the bus.
That was a great episode.
That was a great episode.
No, sometimes
I stopped it once my sister stopped forcing me to watch it.
Yes, but while they were forcing us, I was enjoying
I
it.
was enjoying. Oh, I was like, here's what I
started to
did.
get bad.
I crossed my arms and I said,
Yeah.
Grey's Anatomy again.
That's what
and
you
then I was
gotta
like,
do.
oh my god.
It's like when your mom asks you to get her purse out of the car and you got to carry it like you just really don't
Yeah,
want to
like it's
far
a
out from your
toxic
body.
waste.
Yeah, you can't hold it by the strap over your shoulder.
I think I might even just
That's
go
bent
strap
wrist.
over shoulder at this point, bro.
Oh, for sure now. But back in the day,
Yeah.
when you were 12 years old,
Oh, when you're just a newfound mind and you're just worried about what people are gonna
yeah,
say.
you cannot be holding a purse.
Oh,
Like a
I
purse is
couldn't.
supposed
I
to be
couldn't
held.
put that purse further away from me.
Yeah, I mean, and you had to say you're holding it for your mom all the time.
Oh, I mean,
My mom needed her
Yeah.
purse. Forgot her purse again, mom.
this isn't a satchel.
Yeah.
It's my mom's purse.
Yeah. So that was what watching Grey's was like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched Grey's.
One Tree Hill.
Great show.
Great show. And then you went off and watched Pretty Little Liars on your own.
Didn't finish it. It fell
I
off
didn't
quick.
watch that, but
It
you
started
were
off hot.
Yeah.
You watch the first season. You'll like it.
gotta lock it. And you
Wow,
lock
you even
it.
knew the song. Are you sure you didn't watch it?
No.
How did you know that?
But I remember you watching it.
lock it
I
in
think you
your
used to
pocket.
sing that more.
Well,
Keep going.
Don't
Don't act like you don't.
Can you keep it?
I feel like that might be the start.
You screwed it up. If I saw the words, I'd nail it.
Yeah, I could nail it if I had
you
the
couldn't
words.
tell me the words to some song I've never heard before, and then I could just sing it on key and tune.
Yeah, that's fair, but you heard a lot. You watched a lot of seasons of Pretty Little Liars.
Can you keep it? Well, this
That was like
song you'll
me
sing.
with Glee.
Better lock it in your pocket.
Take this one to the grave.
It'll show you. It'll know you. This is what I'll say. I don't know the rest.
No, yeah, right.
I'm
You
done.
sung 99% of it.
Well, what?
Got a secret? Can you get
How did Glees go?
Glees? I don't know. Did they even have one?
No, you were a Gleek.
I'd have to like hear the start of it. Bro, I liked like the first couple of
I can
seasons of
imagine
Glee.
yeah. It fell off quick.
Yeah.
I stopped liking Grays when that Izzy girl was seeing a ghost of like her ex.
Seeing Ghost.
Yeah, I don't
Damn,
like.
we
I don't
went
like
deep.
ghosts.
I think I just stopped watching Grey's Anatomy once my sisters moved out of the home. And then I was like, okay, well, I don't have to watch this shit anymore.
Well, then Taylor started watching it, and then there was a season
Yeah.
that was massive into COVID. That
That's
was
like Eric.
They were like, they'd put like a bubble igloo over
Somebody
it. And I'd be
somebody
like,
get this man to the ICU.
I was like, you gotta turn this shit off.
Yeah,
Lauren.
that would have pissed me off.
I can't watch this.
Yeah, like
you can watch
it's
but
a drama series, so like they were like
COVIDizing
boom,
drama.
boom, boom,
yeah.
boom. This guy's got 22 cc's of COVID
Yeah.
in his in his lungs.
And they would Meredith was like locked in her house like with COVID, and they're like, oh my god,
Nuh-uh.
Meredith's gonna die with COVID-19. I was like, oh my god, turn it
It's
off.
2020.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? Those shows are good in their own right. I watched like the Grey's Anatomy
dramas
episode.
are a lot of times good.
Oh,
just
I
don't
love
wanna
a good drama.
anymore. Invest my time in them.
True.
Like I'll watch them if someone forces me to, and I'm the same way with like reality TV.
And it doesn't take a lot of forcing.
No, it's like,
It's like, hey, let's watch this show, and you're like, nah, and then they're like, come on, and you're like,
I would never pick it
all right.
myself. I also am not a big reality TV guy.
Oh, I'm a big
Yeah, I know you
reality
are.
TV
You
guy.
like
I
Survivor?
like Survivor.
And I love
Survivor is
Survivor.
fire.
Tay loves Survivor. She throws
Season
on, I'll
19
get
of
invested.
Survivor and season like 20 of Survivor are like one of the best seasons of any episode ever.
Who are some of the people? in it?
Russell.
Russell's good.
It's only Russell.
What's the girl's name who's tan and she stays winning? I'm like, how's this girl win? She's won like.
Oh, Sandra.
Sandra.
Sandra won $2 million at least.
Why is she so good? Whenever
I don't
watch
know,
her, I'm
because
like,
she's kind of mediocre.
yes,
But she's just mediocre enough
a little bit chubby,
and just
no skills.
influential enough that she wins bread every time.
I know Sandra's nuts.
Could
I
you
think-
imagine?
No, I can't. People see
Also,
I think
not
people
winning
see
Survivor once, winning Survivor twice.
I think people see Sandra and watch her episodes, and they're like,
What the?
"Yeah, I mean, Sandra wins, but we got like it's Sandra."
Do you also think that like people watch Sandra winning and be like, "Well, hell, if that girl can win,
I could win.
I could win."
Well, they kick
I
off, do you remember
applied.
Joe, handsome. Joe?
I applied one time. Handsome Joe was
They kick him off for being too good.
fire
and too handsome.
at the. So that's what I would do because I'm mad athletic. So I would do like the team exercises, and I
Yeah.
would be about like the third or fourth best.
Yeah.
So I'd go through the
Intentionally
Survivor.
the third or fourth best, or do you think that's where you would
No,
land?
intentionally.
Yeah.
I would be like, I would be
I
like,
would play
Joe.
way weaker than I am.
Oh, I'd be like,
This puzzle is so heavy.
I know. They wouldn't believe that. I'd be like, I gotta throw that ball into that little hole.
Intentionally miss a couple times.
Yeah, but that'd be tough to intentionally miss.
Shit, I'm making. Yeah, whenever people try and do bad,
They
or, like,
do good.
Try and give it to someone else.
Yeah, they
they're
might
like, "Oh,
overachieve."
You screwed that up, chief.
Yeah.
Survivor's
But I
fun, Survivor's
applied
fun.
to Survivor one time, and then John was like, "You gotta keep doing it."
That's how you get on.
I
Everyone on
know,
the show
but
is
I was like, I don't
I've
care that
applied
much.
76 times.
At this point, you might even have to be vaccinated to get on Survivor, which I think is a big thing for like all reality TV
That's
or
still a
TV in
thing?
general.
People
I would
requiring
assume.
the backs.
I would assume,
Why?
even though it's like COVID has kind of ended.
it's like 2023 and a half.
Yeah, wait until the next election.
What, you think that'll fall off?
COVID will come back.
Oh,
They'll be
yeah,
like,
right,
"Oh,
right.
we got another COVID problem. We got another Delta 8 variant." Like it's all about like inciting
Delta 8
fear.
variant.
It's all about inciting fear before the election.
Yeah, someone smokes the legal hashish.
I said Delta 8.
Yeah, Delta 8
Whoopsie.
variant. It's legal.
Is it? What is the like? I feel like I'm not
Delta
far
9.
off.
Delta 9 is weed. Delta 8 is the stuff you can buy online.
No, I'm saying, like, what am I thinking of that was, like, COVID-related? Delta.
Omicron. That was
There was
one.
no Delta?
Delta. Just Delta, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I added
The 8.
I added a couple of CBD variables to that.
Yeah. That's funny. At the beginning of this episode, on the screen pops up May 12th.
Remember.
I don't, but the date's the 10th
I
today.
don't remember that.
It just said May 12th on the screen.
2023?
It just said May 12th. And I was like, is that the date? Why are they just 2 days off?
Okay.
It was weird.
This is when we were supposed to air.
The name of the episode was A Locker Room a la Foley, which is, I think, what the next Joker movie is being called. And it's a musical, which made
Wait, the Joker movie is a musical?
Yeah.
And Lady Gaga is Harley Quinn?
You never heard it was a
That might
musical?
be Flames.
It
son.
might be Flames.
I love.
Now, see,
I
that
don't
musical
hate a
I'm excited
musical.
about.
What warrants a musical? Because
Like, we talked about this a little bit last time.
Oh, for the Peter Pan one, did I ask you that question?
Did they sing a lot in Peter Pan?
They sing, the pirates sing.
No, not even close to a musical.
Okay, not close.
Like, I need, 70%
Like
music.
almost every scene.
Like, you need to be, music should be describing what you're doing.
Yeah, it's
in a
like,
musical.
oh, he just pooped. And then
Like,
you're
it
like,
doesn't do, you just talk and then you have, songs that you sing for fun.
Right.
Like, you sing in the shower. It needs to be like, I hate you because you stabbed me in the back.
correct.
That's a musical.
What's the best musical? I
Hands
already
down.
know. Yeah.
And not Cats. Definitely.
Have
not
you seen Cats?
Yes, me and Taylor went to Cats. Cats is so damn
Was
bad.
it like the OGs of Cats? Like the
we went to
movie
the Fox
Cats?
Theater.
Okay.
We watched Cats. Do you know what song is? Do you know any songs from Cats?
No.
You've heard
Not
one.
off the top of the head, but you'd tell me and I know.
Memory all
All
alone in the moon.
moon. Really?
That part
That's
was
a
fire.
cat? Is
Yeah.
that a cat singing that?
Oh yeah, the cat who wins the whole
What?
thing. The cat.
A
who,
cat?
Yes.
A cat sung that song?
Yes, and she was the winner cat.
Huh?
All the cats are competing to go to cat heaven, and then
Why?
she was. That's what
To
the
die?
whole thing is. I can't remember what it was called. They're like the cat of
Sanctuary?
all cats. No, like who's
Wait,
gonna,
but are they going to die once they win?
So she was like a stray cat. Cat on the
Straight cat?
streets, and she looked.
Hey,
rough.
listen, I don't care if the cat's straight, gay,
And she-
lesbian, or transgender. We're all good here.
Yeah. Well, she won Cat of All Cats. And she sings that song. And that was when I was like, damn, this is from School of Rock.
Memory. Oh, yeah.
And that's why I sang it that way.
Doesn't Miranda Cosgrove sing that?
Yeah, very bad. She's the one who sang that.
Yeah.
Memory all alone.
Oh, and they're
All
like,
right,
you're not,
good,
you're,
good,
yeah.
done.
And then you're going to be like on the
The
marketing
manager.
team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the manager of the team.
Yeah, you know what?
Cat sucks.
I don't need to watch Cats.
What's not a good musical? My friends like High School
Oh,
Musical.
Les Mis?
We hated
Really?
that movie when we saw it.
I think that was just my childish form.
You want to watch that again?
No.
Didn't think so.
No. It's like a 3-hour-long movie. I don't have time.
Here's a great musical.
Oh.
This is better than Hamilton.
Okay. Nope.
Greatest Showman.
That's good.
That's a great movie.
Zendaya, Zac Efron.
Yeah, but those aren't even the best songs.
Oh, I mean, Hugh Jackman kills it on the pipes.
Yeah.
From now on, I hit that.
That was good.
Yeah. I mean,
That's good.
I mean, I'm going to stop there because I'm kind of worried that I won't be able to reach that vibrato ever again.
Yeah, that was a great vibrato.
And then he douches all of the handicaps and the freaks.
Yeah, but then he starts to like him again.
Yeah, once he starts losing his money and stuff.
And then I think a lot of Disney shows or movies or musicals.
Yeah, but I can't think of those off the top of my head. Let's get into the show because I have some questions for you off of the top.
Okay, so anyways, Isaac starts off the show by being mean to Collin, which makes
Yeah.
me think, wow, Isaac's being homophobic. Didn't see that coming from old Isaac. Which brings me to my game. Would you expect these guys to be homophobic?
Okay.
Captain America.
Yes.
I think
I would
so, too.
expect him to be
I would
homophobic.
expect him to be
I
homophobic.
expected him to be like,
What do you
Who
mean?
is this black man with an eye patch guarding?
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
like
done,
from the
like-
time he came to
Oh,
like
yeah.
him being like,
How did you get this job?
yeah, led by
Yeah.
Nick Fury. Like he
He
should.
was fighting in World War II. He saw two guys kissing. He was breaking that shit up.
I know. He was like, "Yo,
Yeah.
this ain't Bucky Barnes
Yeah.
and Captain America. This is Captain America and Peggy Wilson, whatever her name is. It's definitely Peggy.
Mickey Mouse.
Kind of homophobic.
Probably homophobic.
Yeah, probably mad homophobic. I mean, Disney is like acting like they're not homophobic anymore, and they have to throw like rainbow fireworks behind their like Disney castle.
Yeah,
but they were probably mad homophobic,
Yeah.
and also
Walt Disney himself, probably homophobic.
yeah. If they weren't mad homophobic, I can tell you what they were. It was extremely racist.
Yes. I think
Like it's not even like maybe they were racist. It was like Disney started off
we're
like
talking about Walt Disney himself.
black and white, like when Mickey Mouse was black and white and he had his little like tug engine on the boat.
Yeah.
And they always have like the most like stereotypical black people. It's like these like it's like the same way that like
Anime is.
Dragon Ball Z.
Anime is
Same way
tough.
Dragon Ball Z did. No, some people do black people good.
Who
but-
does?
Whew. Like maybe One Punch Man does
Are there
black
any-
people good.
Is Usopp black?
Usopp's black.
Is he?
His dad started off as like a white dude with like blonde dreads,
Yeah.
and then it ended up like a light skinned black dude. Like if you see like the progression of Usopp's dad, it's like
He's a new
they
guy.
made this guy black.
Yeah. Yeah, but I've seen some anime guys that are rough.
Oh.
I can picture what you're talking about.
Dragon Ball Z is like it's like a freaking inner tube for lips, and it's like the darkest of dark you've ever seen, and it's just this guy talking to you like a normal person, but it's like you're just sitting there like as a person in this age, and you're like, how is this? How is this
Yeah.
appropriate?
You know what's so funny about that too is a lot of Dragon Ball Z fans, a lot of black guys are Dragon Ball Z fans.
Oh yeah,
right
for
now.
sure. And like I made jokes about that with my buddies who are black that watch Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
It's like I'm like, dude, this is this is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
really
they're
like
like,
that?
they're like, yeah.
They
we
don't
know.
care.
I mean, it's like, I guess it's kind of just like it's not
is what it-
warranted, but they just kind of like brush it off.
Yeah. I mean, it was
In that
made by-
situation, it's like, especially if you know like the anime is like as good as it is.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's not like they're doing anything that's like stereotypical for like a like super racist for like anything like it's just like a black dude with like big red lips and a super dark face, and you're like, this is the maddest thing I've
Yeah.
ever seen.
If you just remember, it's made by the Japanese, and you're like,
Yeah, and then you're like, yeah, you know, they don't really like anybody. I'm sure the Japanese don't like white people.
Are all the characters in anime typically supposed to be of Asian descent, or are they because a lot of times they look like white
Sometimes,
people?
so I mean, like the live action for One Piece.
He's an Asian guy.
No,
White kid?
Monkey D. Luffy, the leader, he's Brazilian in the new live action.
Oh wow.
He's Brazilian. Sanji, the cook, is French. Nami's from wherever she is. Zoro's Japanese. And like, so they're all spread out. So like, they kind of like
Yeah.
met each other on the Grand Line, like through Luffy's journey, and they're all like different orientations,
Ah.
which I think is fire.
That's good.
But I don't.
But what
I
about
think
just
you
in
should definitely
general?
watch the live action, and I'll watch the live
We'll
action.
definitely do that
Yeah.
because I mean it's not going to be like they can't make 10,000 live action episodes.
No, they'll
Yeah.
probably make like 10, but it'll get you through like the first 100 episodes of One Piece.
Wow.
And then maybe you'll be like, you know what? Because I think,
I want to know more.
yeah, because
Go
I
watch
think
it.
the cartoon is way better than the live action could ever be.
When does it come out?
I don't know. I don't think they've given us a date.
But in general, the main characters, do you think they're supposed to be Asian or white people? Because like Dragon Ball Z guys look like white dudes. And
I think
it's
they're
weird
Asian.
that they don't make, or like that's just one show in general. But anyways,
Yeah.
food for thought. Next guy, Darth Vader.
Oh, I forgot the game.
Homophobic or nah?
I think he's fine with.
Yeah, I mean he's from space.
Yeah.
they're probably.
I think they're way beyond that.
Yeah, I mean they're banging.
They're like, okay, yeah, I just banged a Zuron on.
Exactly.
Yeah, like he's
Dude,
like,
they got us banging.
I've been
a fat
there.
slug. Who's
I mean,
thick.
Darth Vader, once he lost his legs and his arms, he was probably begging for it for whoever would take it.
Indiana Jones.
Homophobic. I even think like the actor's probably homophobic.
Spock.
Homophobic.
I think so too, and which is funny because the Star Wars guy is not, but Spock, he's probably like, that makes no sense. You can't procreate.
Yeah, he's
Why are
too
you doing
like
that?
he's too
By the book.
Yeah, by the book.
Scientific. Winnie the Pooh.
Fine with it.
Yeah, he's probably fine. He's, hey, but we're all friends here. Yeah.
Tigger, what are you doing to Piglet? I think that's probably grosser than this
Piglet
scenario.
is 18 in this scenario.
Yeah, he's 18.
Tarzan. Do you think
Fine with it.
You think monkeys?
I think monkeys are doing some
They
gay
get
shit.
gay?
Yeah,
Okay,
for sure.
Then Tarzan's cool with it. Forrest Gump.
Not okay. He's hit with a little bit too much of the tism for him to be okay with it. And I'm not saying, I mean,
Yeah, I get you.
hell, half the people, never mind.
Fred Flintstone.
Not okay with
Not
it.
okay.
No.
What the hell is that?
Huh?
I mean, he's from prehistoric.
Hey,
times.
Bam Bam. Stop Bam Bamming that Bam Bam.
Kermit the Frog.
Not okay with it either.
Wow, he's come a long way.
Oh, man.
What are you doing? How do you do Kermit's voice?
Hey. Hey.
I feel like I could do it.
Miss Piggy.
There you go.
Damn it. That wasn't even good.
I'm Kermit the Frog.
That was really good.
Someday we'll find it.
Not a gay person.
Harry Potter.
He'll be fine with it.
Yeah, he'll be fine with
Yeah,
that.
they all mess around with the wands.
That's true.
Like, who knows where that wand is going?
Gandalf.
He's gay.
Gandalf the gay.
I mean, Gandalf the gay. That dude was like the OG Gandalf before they fired him for being a no good. Damn. I'm just kidding.
Gandalf didn't get fired.
The OG Gandalf? Oh, I'm talking Dumbledore. You're talking
Dumbledore
Gandalf.
died.
That guy died?
Died.
But the OG Dumbledore was gay, right? Or was it the new Dumbledore that was gay?
The character Dumbledore is gay.
What?
He liked that Grindelwald. Did you watch Fantastic Beast?
He was gay in Fantastic Beast?
Him and that guy. The
Oh, I didn't watch
Johnny
the third
Depp.
one. I don't think I watched the third one. He was gay for Johnny Depp?
He's gay for Johnny
What?
Depp.
Who would it be? Not now. Everybody always is like, oh man, Johnny Depp. He still looks good. And like the same thing with Leo.
He needs
I'm
to
like,
cut his hair.
this guy looks like a tub of goo with like a cocaine problem.
Yeah, Johnny Depp needs to cut his hair. He looks like a girl now. Like an old
Which
lady.
scares me because it's like, they're like, hey, you look like Leo DiCaprio. They always told you that. They're like, hey, John, you look like Leo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, dear God, is that what my future looks like? Same with me. They said I looked like
Macaulay Culkin.
Jamie Lee Spears and Macaulay Culkin.
Jamie who?
Is that not his name?
Jamie Lynn Spears is Zoe 101.
Huh?
Zoe 101?
Okay.
Who are you thinking of?
Who's the girl who is best friends with Miley Cyrus in Hannah Montana?
My God. If you would have stopped talking, Haley Joel Osment.
So I look like they said
Not Jamie Lynn Spears.
They said Jamie Lynn Spears. So I looked like Haley Joel Osment and Macaulay
Fatso.
Culkin as kids.
Drug guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're screwed.
Freaking crack addict and a fat guy. So where do I land? Like everybody was like, yo, Zach,
Somewhere
you look
in the
like these
middle.
guys. And I was like, yeah, they're pretty cute kids. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. I mean, like, that's
Then you
fine.
watch them grow up and you're like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Stop! Dear God, please.
That's true. Yeah, you got the shit end of the stick.
You got the shit into the stick.
All right, last
Leo
one.
looks like shit right now.
He's just chubby. He still has a nice, handsome face.
Nah.
And you can always lose the chub.
Yeah. But
Haley
will
Joel
you?
Osment's probably a will I? What, you have something to say?
You look good.
Oh,
No,
thank
you haven't even drank. You look better than you have in a couple of weeks.
Okay, last two. Michael Scott.
Fine.
Yeah. He learned
Yeah.
his lesson.
Oh yeah.
And Ron Burgundy.
Even when he learned his lesson, he wasn't trying to hurt anybody's feelings. He's just
hilarious.
an idiot.
He's not homophobic intention.
I think Ron Burgundy is probably fine too.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. That was the game.
Okay.
Rojas is hilarious about the dirty socks.
Oh yeah, I kind of like missed that point, but I popped up and
He
was
said
like,
something
oh.
about, I don't know which socks are clean and which are dirty. And they're like, why'd you roll them both? And he said, well, this sock still needs a friend.
So in the they're practicing on the pitch.
Yeah. Practicing on the pitch.
They're practicing on the pitch, and then Roy says, "All right, whistle, game over, good job."
Yeah.
And he says, "Good job," and then Coach Beard faints. He
Yeah.
goes from stiff to the ground, full commit, faints.
I'd missed that.
He said
Fell down?
he was like, "Oh, Roy just said good job," and then he full commits, faints. And I'm
Yeah.
sure there was a mattress as an actor, you're
Yeah.
not gonna make him hit his head on the grass, but it led me to the questions have you fainted?
Never fainted.
Never fainted?
Never fainted.
I've never fainted. I figured you might have
What?
fainted because you're softer than me, but
Oh, I thought you were going to say because I have diabetes.
no.
Dad once
That too.
fainted, and it
Dad,
was on
you saw it?
No, I was in the bathroom in Fairburn. I was like, holy shit, earthquake. it was loud as the dickens. And I think
It was probably the first time he used the bidet in Greenville. Dad got Dad got a shot of a little bit of water up his bunghole, and then he was like,
whoa.
"This is."
No, is that...
Whoa! Brian hit his head on the roof.
Like out of a cartoon when it really shoots you up.
I wonder how long it took Dad to use that bidet.
Have you ever used it?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, me too.
yeah, but I didn't consistently use it after I used it.
You never used it again?
I probably used it again, but it wasn't it was
Colby Bryant.
it wasn't a sensation I had
Colby
to
Bryant.
feel again.
Colby Wren swears by it.
Colby Bryant. Colby Bryant. He'll do
Yeah.
your taxes and he'll get in a helicopter crash. Sorry.
I think Catherine Bryant was there. It was in Fairburn. And I think Dad just locked his knees and was like, whoa.
Wait, what?
Dad,
Who was there?
Catherine Bryant, I think, had to help Dad off the ground.
What?
If I remember the story.
How
correctly.
embarrassing.
I think he might have had a broken leg and he was on crutches, maybe.
Huh?
I feel
That doesn't sound like a faint anymore. It just sounds like dude couldn't use his crutches.
I think he fainted as well.
How embarrassing.
He'll
All right,
have
so
to-
next
he'll have
question.
to correct me on this.
Could
story.
you commit to a feint? So, in this scene, Coach Beard had to go from stiff to plank.
What was he landing on?
A mattress.
How good of a mattress?
I
How
bet it took him
high is it off
10 to
the ground?
15 takes to do this scene.
I can't follow all the no. What?
I
how
bet he's
much of
I bet he buckles his knees or kind of bends into it, and they're like, "No, you can't do that. We need you to be a full fall."
At some point, can't they just do you fall for a couple inches, and then we do a dummy for the rest,
Like a
like a fake human
silicone
being?
thing.
Yeah.
This is something we didn't mention on the third Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 3, which I think you should take back your rating, but
I
we'll
love
get over
my
that.
ratings.
Okay,
I
whatever. You
strongly-
son of a
I think it's a high 8.
All right, so anyways,
Shout out Alan McDuffie for all of his
Oh,
comments.
yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Shout out Alan McDuffie. Shout out Haley Bausma. Shout out Renzi Wilkie.
Is he
He never comments, but he always likes our videos on TikTok, and I know
we see you guys.
We see you.
see you.
Yeah, we're gonna shout you guys out more.
Yeah.
Love
see
you
ya.
guys.
Yeah. All
And
right.
sorry for giving your full names.
And their numbers are
I don't know any of those people's
Yeah.
numbers, which is good.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so could you commit to a feint? Going from plank to
my
down,
bed is
always
this
plank.
high. If I'm falling on something that
Your
high,
bed?
yeah.
No, I'm thinking it's 4-inch mattress on the ground.
No, I probably couldn't do it.
How many takes do you think it would take before you could realize?
I would just be like, put in my stunt double.
Really? You're going to be that kind of guy? I think I would do all my stunts.
Oh yeah, you can't even jump.
What the fuck? What the hell does that mean? Bro, I'd punch a hole through the ceiling if I wanted to. 9 feet up.
I could fall.
Why would you say that?
I thought it'd be funny.
It was funny
to see you react.
Yeah.
I could do a fake feint. Easy peasy.
All right.
You happy?
Whatever. Yeah, we're good.
Next question.
All right. I actually have a next question
I'm
for
ready
you.
for it.
All right. No, we got to do that one later. All right. We got to talk about the show more so it makes a little bit more sense.
Okay. So
But I have another question for you that we can do right now.
all right, do it.
Mary Ray. All right, so this is like a Mary F. Kill situation. Mm-hmm. But I morphed it for you.
Yeah.
Okay? So Mary Ray's kill. Me, Taylor, and Lou.
You're dead.
You son of a bitch. Who are you going to marry and who are you going to raise?
This is the stupidest question I've ever heard.
I know.
Sorry,
Well, I
killed
thought it'd be
yourself.
funny. I didn't know who to put in it for the third person.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what? He can kill me if he needs to. Yeah, well.
Why did you come up with that game?
Because my freaking project manager at work always keeps asking me these Mary F. Kill situations.
Oh, really? He's a big
and
fan of those games?
And then he gave me like all the Jennifers from celebrities, and I'm like, which one is which? It was like Jessica Biel, not Jennifer, Jessica's, I guess.
Yeah.
I think he said Jessica Biel, Jessica Alba, and Jennifer Aniston. And I said, marry Jessica Alba, because I think she's the hottest of all those.
Yeah, so you got it locked up.
And then F. Aniston, and then kill Beal.
Mm-hmm.
Beal's kind of manly.
Oh, you think she's manly?
I don't know. She's got one of
She
those
looks good in
like.
Chuck and Larry.
Yeah, she looks.
They're
good.
real. Feel them.
Oh yeah. I remember that. That's a funny movie.
You know what you should do to him?
Huh?
Is that Vince?
No, he's a superintendent.
Okay.
But he's also a super guy.
You should do, because I was watching this movie relatively recently, White Chicks, and the one guy's like, would you bang Pamela Anderson or Whoopi Goldberg? And the guy's like,
Pamela Anderson.
he's like, easy. He goes, whoa. But she's got a yeast infection. And,
Who, Pamela Anderson?
Yeah. And then the guy's like, Pamela Anderson. And the guy goes, you're sick.
I'm not gonna. What was that movie?
White Chicks. The guy's doing it to him all the time. Like, what?
Oh, yeah,
whatever
yeah, I
answer he
remember
gives
that
is
now.
just like this guy.
Yeah.
You're sick.
Yeah. So, a kid I knew in high school, a year below me, I'm not going to drop his name because this is awfully embarrassing. He had a yeast infection on his forehead or some shit like that.
What does that even mean?
I don't know, but everybody was like pussy head. I was like,
That's a good nickname for
I was like, dude, how'd you? Bro, like, rubbed his head into a pile of bread loaves. I don't know what he did, but
Is that how you get him?
I don't know, bro. But this kid got a yeast infection, and every I don't even remember what they called him, but it was probably worse than that.
Shit.
But I love that guy.
Oh, really good guy?
Yeah, we were neighbors with him in Fairburn, and he was
okay.
younger than me.
Well,
So
okay.
now you know. You know.
Yeah. Good guy.
Yeah.
Good guy.
Yeah, we went to Florida with the older brother.
Yeah. Okay. We got
And
it.
and their last name is...
Uh,
No, I'm just kidding.
okay. Back to the show.
Yeah.
Rupert douches Nate.
Dude, the
Don't
second...
steal his girl.
This,
is what I was
I'm
saying.
like, dude, do not bang Jade.
Yeah.
Like, I don't
even
know.
like her.
I don't know the power that... I kind of like her now.
She's growing on me.
It's like 2 wrongs make a left, 2 rights make a left,
Yeah.
2 wrongs make a right.
Yeah. Two
Like
rights.
Jade and Nate. And I like Nate, but he's kind of been a dick. So like they're 2 wrongs,
Yeah.
and now they're making a right.
Yeah. They're turning it around.
Oh, I love their relationship. Every
Oh,
time
you hate her just last week.
I know, but every time I see like after like
She
Rupert,
really makes Nate smile. And
after
she's
Rupert,
nice.
I just want to see Nate smile.
I just want to see him turn nice again.
After Rupert approached Jade, the only thing I could think of when I saw them on screen was like, please don't bang this girl.
That's all I could think
And
of.
this dude is 75 years old.
There's no way she falls for it. She was even like, he seems
No, I
rich.
think so. So
You think
after like the end of the scene, it's like Rupert like tries to like get Nate to like bang these models. He's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, we're gonna have a guys' night. Don't you worry." And Nate's
Yeah.
like, "That's not what I'm about."
stuck it to him. What
So
do you
he
think Rupert's
leaves.
gonna
He will not fire him.
do? Okay.
I
mean, he
think
is
if
winning.
anything, Nate's gonna leave. It's not gonna be Rupert firing Nate.
I
It'll
agree.
be
I think
Nate
he's gonna
leaving.
leave for sure.
Yeah. But I mean, every time they popped up on screen, I was like, Rupert, I swear to you, I don't know how much power this dude has. He's 82. I'm pretty sure like his dick don't even work anymore. But like
Yeah.
apparently, this guy be banging.
Yeah.
This guy be banging, and he bangs whoever the heck he wants to bang.
Mm-hmm.
Scary. Because I don't want Nate to feel sad.
I don't want him to feel sad either.
Yeah.
Which
Which is honestly, bro, like good writing. You
Yeah.
keep bitching about the writing, but they turn Nate into an asshole, and now he's still kind of an asshole, but we don't want him.
more asshole. Period. He hasn't really been much of an asshole.
Roy Kent progressed. Jamie progressed. I mean, what
Too
what more
quickly.
do you want from the
Too
writing?
quickly.
Who?
All of those guys.
Really?
They just
How many
flipped a
seasons
switch.
do you want from this show?
I mean,
They flipped a switch. Jamie was a dick for like the first 2 seasons.
and he
Roy was a
flipped the
dick
switch
for the
quick.
first 2
It'd be
seasons.
nice if Jamie was still throwing in a little bit more of his douchery. He's like the nicest guy alive. out
What
of
did Jamie
nowhere.
say? They were like, hell. I mean, statistically, like somebody else in this room is gay,
I'm
and then
flattered.
everybody looked at Jamie, and he said, "I'm flattered."
That was good.
Yeah,
That was good. I thought that Roy's. Oh, so Roy was supposed to do the press conference, and Beard does, and then he gets in a big argument that Joe Walsh is a better guitarist than Jimmy Page.
Yeah.
So I looked him up because I was like, certainly.
Yeah, I had
Joe
no
Walsh
idea who they were.
Is from America, and Jimmy Page is British, and Joe Walsh was the guitarist for the Eagles, and Jimmy Page
is
was for Led
British.
Zeppelin, and yes, they
Yeah,
are U.S. and
probably we're correct in that situation because I'm sure
British. The Hotel
anything-
California is the guy he was saying
you know the saying.
versus Stairway to Heaven.
You know the saying, right? Anything
Everything the
Brits can do,
the
we
US
can do better.
better.
Really? Wow, that was nuts.
It's a saying.
That was nuts.
I knew where you were going.
Yeah. Man, am I that predictable?
But
But anyway,
feel
so
it.
Roy Kent is supposed to like do this press conference, like you were saying, and like Rebecca gets really mad at him for not doing the press
Snaps
conference.
on him.
She says, "Get your hairy ass upstairs right now."
Good part.
Yeah, and then like they're all like, "Ooh," like it's in high school, and then Roy turns to them and says, "Every single one of you knows that my ass isn't hairy, and you didn't say anything, and I will never forgive you for that."
That was funny. Taylor really loved that joke.
Oh, really?
I thought
that was probably the funniest part of the episode.
Yeah, she was laughing. We were laughing.
Yeah, we were all laughing.
We were laughing. Then Roy goes into her office and says, "What the F is your problem?" And I was like, damn, she's the owner. You would never ever do that.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't like a job situation. This is like a reality TV situation.
Yeah. And then Rebecca tells him to grow up and smile and get his head out of his ass.
Yeah.
Uh,
Who stole? Okay, so I think this question I have for you is off of Rupert and Nate, but I can't
pinpoint it.
pinpoint it. But I think you have to at least give one answer, or it doesn't make sense because you're not going to want to give an answer.
Okay.
Is there any celebrity you'd be okay with stealing your wife?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah,
I'm just
because he
kidding.
looks like you.
Oof. Huh.
I mean,
Like, you're like...
Taylor might be a little bit old for Leo now. Is
Yeah,
she pushing
true.
27?
That was a joke because of your stuff
Yeah.
earlier.
Because you said I looked like Leo so
yeah,
much.
yeah. So no one, obviously. But if you're like, okay, I get it. Probably like Jason Momoa. Oh, no. Chris
Really?
Hemsworth. No, Chris Hemsworth. Thor?
Yeah.
That's a
know
handsome
who-
Joker.
Yeah.
He's
so
absolutely jacked. And
you would want him to be handsome.
Well, like, I don't want to, like, lose to an ugly guy.
Okay, so it'd be worse if you
I
lost to
prefer
like
her to leave me for a handsome guy than a rich guy.
Okay, so
And
like
the worst would be a guy with absolutely nothing going on for him.
yeah, not even a celebrity.
Yeah.
Like a guy that made it on the news once, and they
Yeah.
were like, "Oh, you're the Star Wars guy from YouTube."
Yeah, it makes
You remember
like,
that or the Maya Lahee?
Yeah.
Oh man, if you lost out to Maya Lahee, jeez Louise, that's a tough. But anyways, Isaac seems homophobic.
Yeah, because he's being really mean to him.
Yeah, and he like
And that's why I was
that
like,
whole
that
situation
doesn't
was
make
dumb.
any sense.
Yeah, it was really dumb.
Why would he be homophobic? And then when he was acting like that, I was like, damn, he's going to make Collin come out. Because he's going to
I wrote in my notes, I said, maybe Isaac's gay.
oh, yeah, and he's pissed that he
What
didn't
if they
like
just?
him.
What if at the end of the episode they just started macking
Ooh,
face?
that would've been
Oh
gross.
man, that would have been nuts. It would have been such a tongue twister.
Yeah.
Pun on words.
That's a good
They would have
one.
been twisting tongues.
Yeah.
Gross.
He
Not
snaps on
gross.
Collin
Not
during-
gross.
Not gross. That's what I meant.
Not gross.
Yeah. I don't want to see
We
it.
love seeing dudes kiss.
He absolutely snaps on Collin.
Yeah. What did he say to him?
Well, Collin messed something up. He's like, the goal's over there, you big...
Oh yeah, he kicked in, and then
idiot.
Colin's like, "Yo, bro,
Chill
I'm
out."
I'm gay.
Yeah.
I'm still good at soccer."
Yeah.
Which is
Um,
pretty much hand in hand.
And then he gets pissed at halftime. They're walking in. A guy yells the F word.
Yeah.
Not
Not
the
the,
one-
F word, not the
Not
actual
F
F
word,
word.
but the
yeah.
one that in like around 2000 started becoming known as the F word.
Yeah. Like a bundle of sticks.
Yeah, bundle of sticks.
Yeah,
And
we can all say it. It's a bundle of sticks.
it's a bundle of sticks. He yells at him. Isaac hops in the crowd and doesn't even. They act like it's this big deal. He just grabs him around the collar.
Yeah, he just
It's
does
not
a
like
little
he punched
scruff.
a fan. There's been way worse. Malice in the Palace.
What's that?
That was when the Pacers were playing the Detroit Pistons, and there was an all-out brawl between Ron Artest and this guy with an afro. What was his name? And they were fighting the fans, and it was intense.
Did you look this up or did you just know this?
Oh, it's a big thing. You've seen it before.
I wanna
Malice
see
in
it
the
now.
Palace. Oh yeah, you'll have to watch it.
Yeah, we'll
A
put it
guy
on the
like
TV
throwing the
at the
beer.
end.
Ron Artest is going absolutely nuts.
Who is Ron Artest?
He changed his name to Meta World Peace.
Oh.
Always doing funky shit. He's elbowing guys in the face, like cheering
What
like
is-
this. Yeah, and then be like,
What is Hakeem Abdul-Jabbar's real name? I bet it's lame.
I think Hakeem Abdul.
No, it's not. That's his Muslim name.
Oh, you think it's like Larry
Yeah.
Larry Keebler?
I'm gonna look it up real quick.
Do you know Muhammad Ali's real name?
Yeah, it's like Cassius Clay,
Nailed it.
which is a freaking fire ass
Good
name.
An
Yeah.
alliteration name. Muhammad Ali is not a bad name either.
All right. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's real name:
Oh God.
Ferdinand Louis Alcindor.
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 Ferdinand Alcindor.
Hell, if my parents named me that, I would turn to Muslim too. I'd make myself be Muhammad Uli.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He's Ferdinand.
When did Ferdinand change his name? Like, was he ever in the league as Ferdinand Alcindor?
Alcindor.
Dude,
I have no idea, bro.
I don't like Ferdinand, but Alcindor
So
sounds
when
like you should be you're about to get sorted into Hufflepuff.
it sounds like a whole different. It doesn't even sound like you're getting sorted into Hufflepuff. It sounds like a whole different like class. It's like Gryffindor, Slytherin, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Alcindor.
It sounds like you're about to join the Fellowship of the Ring and storm that thing into Gondor. I've never heard that name in my life.
Yeah. I feel like I had
Alcindor.
something else, but oh well.
I don't know. You asked me about his real name.
I had a story. So when Lil Yachty, just a quick little story, real
Great
quick.
story.
So quick little story. So me and John at some point we're living in Atlanta, and like we're living together, and at some point we realized that somewhere in this parking lot is Lil Yachty. Because like
what happened was ours was on the third floor down, and we
Yeah.
would pass this red Mercedes G-Wagon that was absolutely
and another
sick.
car. Like
Well,
a,
first
like,
the G-Wagon was there
Right.
for a long time. We're like, damn, who owns this thing? And then parked right next to it was like a Bentley that was really sick. And then on Lil Yachty's Instagram, he posted both those cars, and he was
yeah,
fine.
like
We were
sitting on top of it.
We were
or
like,
something.
wow, Lil Yachty lives here. 'Cause
Like
it
we were
was-
like, oh,
these were very
it was
unique
almost
cars.
guaranteed.
It was 100% guaranteed.
So every time I went to the parking deck, and so he's on the first floor, we're on about the third floor.
This is crazy. This panned out too because you planned it. I
I planned it for months.
Yes, I never cared. I never saw him.
Oh my gosh. And I don't even like Lil Yachty's music, but I planned this out to a T.
Because
to
he
where,
didn't know that we knew that he lived there.
Right. So every time I go into the parking deck, it's, hey, little boat, I'm the king of the teens. And I'm like, oh man, I love this song. And
Yeah.
I'm just acting like it. Until one day, I'm like, because I kind of forget about it, but I'm still playing Lil Yachty every time I'm in that parking deck. So I pass by him, and out of the corner of my
Kind of
eye.
forget about it. You have to make that decision
I
every
know,
single time
but,
you go in there.
But also, like, it wasn't like
Muscle
I was
memory.
looking at the cars. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like I wasn't looking at the cars when I passed by.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm driving by the cars, and all of a sudden I see both car doors shut.
Yeah.
So I whip it back around the parking lot. So that's the biggest issue. So he might have known, like, I knew. Because
Yeah.
I whipped it back around pretty fast. Like,
Uh-huh.
he's like, I saw the doors closed, and then it was like,
You had to go so fast to catch him.
I mean, at least 35 miles per hour in a parking deck.
You never told me that you whipped it around.
I told you that.
You never told me.
I told you that.
Never.
So anyway, so I get in front of him, and I look at him, and he's with a girl, and he's got groceries. They all got groceries in their hand. They're packed full of groceries.
Yeah.
And I look at him, and I point at him, and I point at my stereo. And then, like, I'm just like, and he's like, and I'm like, hey, man, I didn't mean to bother you. I'm just a huge fan. And he was like a really awkward guy, and he was like, okay.
Awkward or douche?
Awkward. I think it was more awkward, 50-50. Pretty awkward, pretty douche.
Okay.
But I said, hey, man, I'm a really big fan. It's crazy that I saw you here. And he's like, okay. And I'm like, yeah, it's just nuts because, like, I'm listening to your song right now. And he was like, okay. And then I was like, all right, well, you guys have a good one. And I drove away, and then I learned his real name. I was like, you know what? Next time I see this guy, I'm not calling him Lil Yachty. I'm going to call him Miles.
Miles, what's his last name?
Miles Park McCullum.
Miles Park McCollum.
Yeah, and I wouldn't have remembered
Pretty basic
that.
name, though.
Yeah, MPM. Who knows what else that could stand for?
Well,
but...
you think that would have pissed him off?
Oh, see you later, Miles.
That
Like
would've-
next time I saw him, like if like we got into an elevator together, because I'm pretty sure we live in separate buildings.
Yeah.
But like if I was like,
He
yo,
lived in a broke building.
you're Miles, right? He lived in the broke building.
I mean, if we lived in different buildings, ours was nicer than his.
Yeah, but they lived in the penthouse, so
I'm
I'm
not
sure.
saying he lived in the broke area of the broke building.
I'm pretty
He probably
sure
lived
he
in a
got
rich
kicked out
area.
of that penthouse. I heard a rumor.
Really?
When we were living there.
Oh
but
man,
like,
I would love to have been
like
there
too
when he got
much
kicked
loud
out.
music. Yeah, but like nobody ever like
We should
You would
disavow
think-
Little Yachty.
what?
Disavow him. We're an anti-Little Yachty pod.
Nah. And I'm the one that happened to.
Hey, man.
I don't want to disavow.
I'm disavowing
anybody.
him.
Okay.
I disavow.
I can't do it. I can't judge you for what you do.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of how he acted. I mean, you planned that for months.
Yeah,
He
and
should've been- he
it was
should've been
so
pleased to see ya.
anticlimactic.
Yeah.
And it made me want to never meet a celebrity ever again.
Oof, man.
And then John goes and 2 months later meets Post Malone, and it was like the nicest. Like,
Yeah, that's someone you want to meet.
Oh, I know.
Hey, man, can I take you?
He's so skinny
Sure,
now.
dude. Yeah, he looks.
But he apparently had a
Sketch.
daughter or something.
Yeah,
you know
said
he had a
like,
kid?
Quits drugs and stuff, but it really looks.
It looks like he's more on
It
drugs.
looks like he's really on them.
Yeah.
It sounds like someone who doesn't quit drugs, something that they would say.
Yeah.
Because there was this one video of him like, "Hey, man, have you seen that one?" It does
I remember
not
the
look
video
good.
of him like eating the microphone on
Oh,
the
that was
stage, like
sketch.
from low.
Yeah, those were drugs.
And I was like, dude, You're disgusting, man.
Those were drugs. And
Like, I would certainly not want to be front row for that. One time, another story. So I'm 20 years old. John's 22. We go to the Masquerade to see Post Malone before he's even famous. And John buys me and this girl, Makai,
and
a
Ethan.
beer. Yeah, so Ethan and John buy me and Makai a beer, and we don't have, like, the wristbands or anything because we're 20 years old. We're both 20. But, I mean, like, we live in reality, people. Like, people don't wait until they're 21 to drink. But anyway, so we're sipping on a couple of tranny beers because I'm pretty sure we had Bud Lights in our hands. and some security guard walks up to us and is like, hey, where are your wristbands? And then they're like, it's not even like, here, take my beer. It's not a big deal. It was like, get out.
Yeah, there was no.
Now. Like, Post Malone was about to show up an hour later. Like, we had front row tickets. John was juiced because he was the biggest Post Malone of all
What
of
was
us.
crazy about that whole thing was
You crying in the front seat of
I
an
didn't
Uber.
cry.
Oh my God! I saw him. I saw him through the mirrors, and John was crying in the front seat of an Uber, and I said, "Oh my God, what did I do?"
That's
And I was sitting right behind John, and I had to grab him by the shoulder and say, "It's okay, buddy. It's all gonna be okay."
Oh man!
And I felt terrible
I felt
until I
terrible.
made fun of you
I
on a
was
podcast.
crying.
So he
you
finally
felt bad?
admits it.
You think you felt bad?
I cried in an
Cool.
Uber.
I wanted to go to that for
I'd
months.
rather throw up in an Uber than cry in an Uber.
Why? Crying is free.
I know. I'd rather pay $200 than cry in the front seat
Free
of an Uber.
therapy.
Yeah. Nobody was consoling you, though, besides me.
My tears were.
I felt really bad.
Ugh, you ruined my whole night. You know what's so crazy about that is the place. He wasn't even famous yet, and he was on the brink of.
Oh, he
popping
was
off.
brink.
And I knew he was going to be, and there was only like 200 people there, so the
Yeah.
whole crowd was front row, basically.
Yeah.
Like, and people would.
Oh, and he was going to pop off with the hits.
it
You
was
already
really
know it.
sick.
Yeah.
There's several songs that I already liked.
All right, go. So since this episode is all about like gay or not gay, I have a game called Gay or Not Gay. You ready?
Yeah, I love it.
Candles,
Not gay.
not gay. Bats,
Bats as in
bats.
like flying bats.
BATHS.
Oh, yeah, gay.
Damn it.
I know you love your baths.
I know that seemed that
Seems
seemed
personal. I don't take baths
I
unless
know,
I'm
but-
like about to die, and I'm like, maybe a bath will help.
really. All right, crying.
Not gay.
All right, cool. Yeah, a good skincare routine at night.
Gay.
Really?
Do you skincare?
No, but I mean, like, I would like to. I just don't want to be gay.
I think it is.
All right, saying love you to a buddy.
Not gay. Needs,
Saying-
needs to be done more.
Okay. Saying I love you to a buddy.
Gay.
It's the eye.
The eye.
It's
just
the
makes
eye
it
that
more
really
intense.
like,
Just hey,
sets the tone.
love you.
Hey, love you, buddy. See you later.
Yeah.
Not gay. Hey, I love you. Whoa. Like you,
What-
you
what-
pause.
Are you about to go to war
You
or something?
stop in your tracks.
yeah. Yeah, it's different.
Popsicles.
Not gay. I mean, just
Depends on how you eat them.
Yeah, you gotta break off a piece and put it in your
Yeah,
mouth.
I saw Chrissy McLean. I know that's not her last name, but I also don't know her last name.
Where you go with this?
No, it's not about this. It just made me think about it.
Okay.
I saw her kid eating a hot dog from the middle, and I was like, that kid's nuts.
You're like, I'm gonna adopt that.
That's how I'm going to eat popsicles from now on.
Yeah. If I
I
eat a
saw that at
banana, I
Elsie's
break
birthday
off
party.
pieces.
Huh?
If I eat a banana,
No,
I
you
break
don't.
off a chunk. I don't.
No, you don't. That looked pretty gay.
I'm terrified of someone taking a picture of me eating a banana and then
Yeah.
drawing a wiener on it.
Yeah. Now you got to think about that. We're global stars.
Yeah.
All right. A global. Last one. Global warming.
Super gay. Hey, man.
Probably the gayest thing on this list.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not-
you'd say kissing dudes and global warming, and I think global warming is
Yeah,
gayer.
Like, hey, man, sure, it exists.
We know.
If you care.
I don't even know if it exists. I don't.
If you care about it, that's so
Cool.
gay.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just gonna work itself out, all right? Get over it.
Hey,
That's how
there's
things
nothing
happen.
we can do. And also, if a situation happens, it's probably going to be the generation we leave behind. That's not my problem.
I think that's their point. It's like,
Oh, see,
yeah,
that's the difference between me and like people who care. Like, I'm not trying to leave anything behind for anybody else. I'm trying to get mine.
That's funny. Oh goodness.
I don't even think we need to like go into this episode very much more.
Okay, well, we won't go into it much more, but I have one more game at least.
Okay.
Oh, so guy says the F word, and then Higgins comes in and goes, "Hey guys, sorry for my dad."
That's a funny
Hilarious
ass
jo-
line.
And he goes, "Oh, not the time for jokes, my bad."
Yeah.
And then Collin does come out because people are like, "What the hell's up with Isaac?" And then Ted gives a classic story about the Denver Broncos fan, and he was like,
Colin was like, yo, are you relating being gay to being a Denver Broncos fan?
"Yeah,
That's funny.
that was funny." And then
Jamie's
they're
like,
"What
what's
the
a Denver?
F is a Denver Bronco?"
Yeah. I have a quote that says Higgins and it says another one, but I don't hear. Oh, he did a
says,
DJ
about
Khaled thing.
winning, and he goes, "Another one."
Yeah.
And he goes, "Oh, DJ Khaled," and Higgins goes, "Who?"
Yeah. He said who?
Yeah, and then Higgins also said, you got a presser, Ted. It's gonna be it's a big one." And Ted says, "That's what that lady from the American Office said." It was a "that's what she said" joke, but he broke it down.
Yeah.
It was the American Office.
Ted's a genius.
Mhm.
I mean, all of his little quick qualms and cools.
Then Roy just tells that horrific story where he claims that
Great story though, and he did
Yeah.
great at the press conference.
He did great at the press conference.
Probably got his girl back.
yeah, I think
Off
he
of
might
that
have won
press.
Keeley.
Yeah.
He talked about just a huge mistake.
Because
he
it
made
seems
once.
like Roy's like breaking down barriers and is going to be like, listen, Keely, I messed up. Like, I see that happening.
Yeah. And then ultimately, Isaac comes and over to Collins, tells him that he was just mad that he didn't tell him the truth.
Didn't trust him.
Didn't trust him. And so then he just starts asking when you find out your friend's gay and you ask
Yeah,
him your
but that was,
classic
like,
gay friend
part of-
questions.
Yeah, but one of those kind of was like, oh.
Well,
It was like, what about like when we're all showering in the locker room and he was like, oh, I looked down and then like think about like Jeopardy or some shit. I don't remember
yeah,
what
you
he
don't think
said.
that's a fair question?
Yeah, I know, but it's
I mean,
also
what if you were in a lot with a bunch of girls who were naked?
yeah, but I'm also thinking about like just like somebody having a boner in the locker room and it's
That's how he doesn't have one.
Jeopardy.
That's what he was asking.
Nobody gets hard by Jeopardy.
No.
No. The only thing you get hard by is the questions.
I was trying to think of a joke like that.
How'd you think I did?
Good.
Good enough.
Yeah,
It wasn't the best one,
Yeah,
but
6.5 out of 10.
yeah. Wow. Yeah, classic John rating. You said 8.7.
I could have told you, Matt.
The audacity.
I could have told you Matt was going to give a shitty rating.
Yeah, Matt's pretty dumb.
Well, they say we give Andrew a hard time, so honestly,
Yeah, we might as
that's
well.
nice
We
to
might as
throw,
well.
throw one his
You
way.
bald-headed hippie,
To which one?
Matt.
Okay.
Andrew's not bald yet.
Yeah, true.
Balding.
Yeah, headed.
And he's a great guy. We
Yeah,
can't
they
keep
both
hating
are.
on him. Yeah.
Both great dudes.
Both not good enough for my sisters. Both good enough,
All right.
if that makes sense.
So the whole show, you're thinking Isaac's homophobic. Then it comes out that
I never thought Isaac was homophobic.
well, it leads you to
I
believe.
figured there was like a underlying whatever. I thought Isaac was gay for a second,
But
but
it
whatever.
turns out the whole time he had his back.
Yeah.
This game's called Got Your Back.
Okay.
All right. Lori Loughlin, she was the
Okay.
aunt in Full House,
Thanks.
married to
Still don't even know her. Oh yeah. Freaking
John
the
Stamos?
yeah, Stamos.
All right. She paid $15,000 to up her daughter's
Her
SAT
kids.
scores.
Yeah.
She was also accused of paying $500,000 to get her daughter into USC, but she denied that. She went to prison for 2 months. Who stuck up for her? Was it John Stamos, Mary Kate and Ashley, or Uncle Joey?
Joey.
John Stamos.
Really?
He came to her
I think
defense.
that was blown way far out of proportion.
She paid $15,000 to get the SAT.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine with you?
I don't care.
Well, I mean,
I think college is a joke in general. So I mean, like
it's
somebody
messed
being
up. Like people are trying to go there, and then
Yeah,
you send
true,
some
but
idiot
also, like,
there
yeah, but also
who's an
like,
idiot.
and this is like, minorities have a better rating of getting into colleges than like most people.
Not than this lady.
I'm not trying to put it on the same level, but I'm saying like people have like advantages to get into college. So like this was her advantage. I don't think that she should have gone
I'm not
to.
saying this shit's not. I bet this kind of shit's always happening.
Yeah, I don't think she should have gone to prison, but I mean, I don't think.
Oh, I like that she did.
Yeah, you really?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I think it's really messed up.
Really?
You can't just pay $15,000 to get your daughter's SAT score up.
Oh, bro.
Also,
I
she denied paying $500,000 to get it in USC.
And you think she
doesn't
definitely
mean
did
that
it.
didn't happen.
Okay.
Where'd that come from?
Yeah, that's a bold number to put on.
And you know what?
I just don't care.
Hey, you got your daughter in. Good for you. I hope your daughter still goes to school there, but I hope you rot in jail.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. Not rot. 2 months is fine. Seems fair. Okay. Who stuck up for Ellen DeGeneres being a hella degenerate to her employees? Was it Josh Gad, Jimmy Fallon, or Kevin Hart?
Jimmy Fallon, probably.
Kevin Hart.
Really?
Well,
he's in the works. Don't get me started.
yeah. You think he's a bad guy?
I told you about his little, like, his sitcom with the whole Jerry Seinfeld thing.
Oh, he's a pizza eater?
Yeah, he's a pizza eater.
Supposed.
Yeah.
Alleged.
Once you get to a certain level of fame, you have an opportunity, and then they reach out to you, and you can either move up in fame or
Allegedly.
decrease. Allegedly.
By
Blah, blah.
eating pizza?
Huh?
By doing these things?
Yeah. They give you these offerings of things that you might not want to do, but they're like, listen, this can make you bigger. Boom.
Wow. You think?
Allegedly. I gotta pee.
We're almost done.
Okay.
Which of these did not stand up for James Corden for being a hoity-toity prick?
Who's James Corden? Oh, the British dude who sucks.
Yeah, he was in Cats.
Okay.
He has his own talk show. Which one did not stand up for him?
Okay.
Was it Adele, Justin Bieber, or Harry Styles?
Bieber.
That's correct. He did not.
Okay, cool.
Morgan Wallen was caught on tape calling his friend the N-word.
What? Who's Morgan Wallen?
He's like the most famous guy in country music.
Was
right
it his friend?
now. Yeah, I think he was like, "See you later, my dude,"
Really?
something like that. But it was caught on like a tape.
Right.
I'm a huge fan of. That's
Morgan Wallen?
No. Like you shouldn't
Never
be
even heard
canceled
of that
for
guy.
that. Like you know.
I mean, like that's in between, like that guy and that guy. I mean,
Yeah.
depending on how the black guy took it.
I don't
I
even
mean,
think the guy was black.
oh,
Got a white guy.
that's different.
Is that worse?
Yeah.
I think it's not.
So if you would have said "see you later, my M word" to a black guy and they took it fine,
That's fine as well. I think.
yeah. But I think if you say "see you later, my M word" to a white guy, then it's like it's not your place.
I just want.
If you had the pass to say it to a black guy and you said it and he didn't beat your ass there on the spot, then I think you're
I
fine.
don't think there's a pass because if another black guy's around.
There's
he
a
hears
pass.
you,
Theo
he can
Vaughn
keep
said the M word in a podcast on
you
a
up. Recently.
accidentally, and it was like he said it, and then like the whole entire internet was like, he's got the pass.
Wow.
So I think it just depends on who you are in the situation and everything like that.
Well, anyways,
Don't say it.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah. We don't have the pass.
All right. Who had his back? Was it P Diddy, Snoop Dogg, or Dr. Dre?
Snoop Dogg.
P Diddy.
Okay.
Last
Dr.
one.
P. Diddy.
Yeah. Who was on Amber Heard's side while she defamed the mega pint drinking, jar of cocaine snorting Captain Jack Sparrow? Was it Jason Momoa, Jonah Hill, or Sarah Paulson?
Sarah Paulson.
That's correct.
Okay. Figured it was a lady.
And then, do you have any predictions?
Predictions. I'm going to go Roy and Keely have a moment.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely Roy and Keely have a moment. Nate leaves. What's his team's name right now?
Bro, that is literally my next one. Nate leaves West Ham.
Nice. It's true, ladies and germs.
Yeah.
I wish I would have.
That was nuts.
I wish I would have read all of yours and then just been like,
Someone else say, yeah. All right, so my next one is Nate leaves West Ham, which was your first.
yeah. I got Nate says hey to Ted.
Okay, that's it. Someone gets gravely injured. I don't want it to happen, but I brought that back from last week.
They play each other next week.
Ah, okay.
The big two.
Sam professes his love to the head chef.
Head chef.
The black girl, he has got the manager who's like the Nigerian black girl, and then he's got the head chef who's like an American. I don't think she's American, maybe British, but she's not Nigerian.
Got it.
Okay.
Sam and Rebecca have a moment.
Oh, that's yours?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hey.
That's good.
All right. I'm done.
Great pod.
Great pod.
Great pod.
We're having laughs and fun. Everybody needs to join.
Follow us on www.movienightclub.com.
Movie night.
That's just ridiculous.
Movie night.